Hey, welcome back. It's Friday before the weekend arrives. A serious topic to get into from somebody who's going to know it better than I or probably anybody in this building will. We're talking about type 1 diabetes, and Kayla Brant is joining us right now. Thanks for coming in today.
No problem.
So this is a new diagnosis for you. How long ago did you find out?
2.5 years ago, so I was 18.
What triggered the trip to the doctor? What did you notice?
I was losing weight. I had pretty much the classic symptoms, and my mom pretty much forced me to go get checked, and my sugar was actually 24, so.
And it's supposed to be?
Between 5 and 7.
Now, that's the one thing. Does diabetes take the two forms of too much or not enough in terms of sugar?
Yeah, like basically I could go low or high at any time, so it's kind of finding that balance in between there, which is what the insulin does.
Now, I know type 2 diabetes in a lot of cases, it's people as they get older can develop type 2 diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
People who get overweight can develop type 2 diabetes. In a lot of cases, it can be controlled with exercise and things like that. What is type 1? How is it different?
Type 1 is when your pancreas is completely done working, so you're instantly insulin dependent. So the difference is basically you can't prevent getting type 1 diabetes. There's nothing I did wrong to get type 1 diabetes.
Family history?
Possibly, but I know tons of people who don't have anyone in the family with type 1. So right now I don't think there's a specific reason why people get type 1. It could be environmental, genetics, so there's really no guarantee if you're going to get it or not.
2.5 years later, if I saw you on the street and I was meeting you the first time, I'd be going, I don't notice anything different. So how's Kayla Brant living with type 1 diabetes?
I think that it's definitely changed my life, but more in a positive way than any other way. I do have an insulin pump. That's probably what looks different about me, but you would never know because I can put it in my pocket or whatever. But as far as my health, it's just as well as before, even better. I'm very aware of my body. And
is that a choice you get with the insulin pump as opposed to what I remembered when I was young, long before you were ever born? And the needles, is that a choice you had?
Yeah, so I was on the needles for about a year and a bit, and then I decided to switch to the insulin pump. I thought it would be easier for school and stuff like that. So
how do you keep track, like daily testing and stuff?
So I just check my blood sugar probably 4 times a day. That's basically how I keep track of it.
Is it pure and simple your diet that triggers a change in blood sugar, or are there other factors?
Oh, there's tons of factors. Stress, just tons of things. Even just your mood or emotions. It could be anything really, but for the most part, it's what you eat.
So talking about being aware of your body, have you found now that, as you said, you're more cognizant about the fact that you can't let little things get you down, you have to be more positive? Is there a meditation, yoga component, anything you use to kind of keep everything stabilized?
Well, I guess my vlogs is probably my diabetic therapy. That's what I pretty much call it. I'm pretty much a basic, young adult. I go to school. I do all the things that my friends do, go out. But I find that my vlog's probably the one thing that keeps me in check with my diabetes and then in connection with everything else in my life.
So is that basically your electronic diary?
Yeah, pretty much, but I open it up to the world.
What are people surprised at when they check out your vlogs?
They're really surprised at the things that I talk about that they thought about but never really thought about expressing. So I kind of find the little things in diabetes and
we're looking at the photos on the screen right now that kind of gets into it. And you talk about mood swings and things like that. I don't know that I've had the smile you would have now. How do you handle the fact that you had to go through this change?
I always say that I have bad days, but I don't have bad weeks. So there's days where I don't like my diabetes. I think it sucks. But I always pull myself back together. Usually that is with a blog entry, or just positive comments, reading comments that people leave me.
Talked about family history. Is there a chance that you get older, fall in love, get married? Is there a chance that you're going to pass this on to an offspring?
There is a chance, but I don't think it's a very big chance. Okay. And either way, I'd be pretty prepared to show them what it's like to live with diabetes. So.
I think Mom would understand it better than anybody else.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the blog also encourages people to kind of share some feelings too as they try to get through it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, great. Well, listen, I wish you continued great health, and at some point in time, you're going to have to look sick because you don't know. Kayla, thanks for the time today.
Thank you.
Hey, we're going to come back in just a little bit, and we're going to be talking about trade bank. The word is barter. We'll see exactly how it works. It's been around forever. We're going to get some details next, right here, Friday edition of Inside Brand.